No.
What does a healthy relationship look like? I think a healthy relationship looks like what each person in that relationship is willing to
deal
accept,
with. It's accept deal
compromise.
With.
I don't want to say deal with. I would say compromise. Something you're willing to compromise on, something he's willing to compromise on that. Respecting that other person's point of views, their beliefs.
Seems like a tall order, then. So what are you willing to compromise on in a relationship?
I understand that people need whatever it is that they may need, as long as there's nothing illegal.
There's a lot of legal, unethical things.
That's what I'm saying. As long as it's not unethical, as long as it's not illegal. Like, let's say a guy who likes to play golf or likes to go play basketball every Saturday. Like, let me get
what if the man
time.
Wants to hang out in his man cave 5 days out of the week?
Well, then we would have to come to some compromise.
What kind of compromise does that look like?
I don't know.
I actually ran into this question on Facebook the other day where the girl was trying to get her husband to hang out with her 2 days a week. I'm like, listen, lady, 2 days, that's a lot. I don't know about you, but 2 days, 2 whole days? What y'all doing? Sitting there staring at each other? That's too much.
You're doing things that you both genuinely like to do.
So what I said to her, I was like, let's start out with an hour or two that you plan something to do. You can't expect him to plan something. If you're forcing this man to come to you to spend this time, start out planning something. In the future, you want him to plan something, have him plan something, but he just coming into the situation to satisfy you in the first place. Let's not ask for extra. That's just.
So you're saying a man can't plan anything?
No, I'm saying you trying to tie him down. He already was doing what he was doing. You want him to do less, right? Let's not.
Okay, wait. What are you saying? Because you lost me.
Okay, so this gentleman, he was spending time over his friend's house. And she was like, I'm trying to get him to spend 2 days a week with me. I even let him choose the 2 days he can spend with me.
Now, are they married?
Yes.
Okay, but he wants to spend time with his friend.
Yeah.
Okay. He wants to be there every day of the week?
Well, listen what happened. So he chose the 2 days, and so they were spending one of the days, which was Sunday. And he's like, can I go with my friend Josh's house for just like 20 minutes, please? Just 20 minutes, and I'll be right back. And she got mad because this was her day. And I said...
Now, they already agreed on that day?
Yeah.
Okay, well, no, you can't go. What you mean? That's the day
I think a whole day is too much.
If we both agreed on this day, then...
You holding me hostage from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m.? What's going on?
Listen, that's what he agreed to.
Don't
agree to it if you can't do it.
He was trying to appease his wife and not cause any arguments. I can see that.
No, don't do that. Because then it's going to cause an argument.
So let's say she was like, I want to spend 2 days with you.
You agree to something that you can do.
He should have not agreed to it in the first place.
Exactly.
And she would have been mad anyway.
No, you come up with something else that you both are happy with.
Okay, I can agree to disagree. Because some people, they put their foot in their mouth because they want to try to appease the other person.
This is true. But see, that's what I'm saying. Like, I think with a healthy relationship, you both have to agree, and not even agree to this. Let's say maybe like a happy agree to disagree. Like, I was saying this I was talking to a friend the other day. Like, okay, yeah, you may not want to do this. You may not want to do A, right? Like your partner wants to do A, but you may not want to do A. So to say, okay, me doing A doesn't make me happy, so I'm not going to do it altogether.
But what if you don't know?
Is that really like a healthy relationship?
But what if you don't know? What if you just want to try to do A, and if it don't work out, you want to be able to change your mind? He should have been able to change his mind without any repercussions.
Well, then we need to go back to the drawing board and figure something out.
At that point, they should have went back to the drawing board. So she shouldn't have got mad that he wanted to leave. Especially if I think, and see, this is the thing. She's going to Facebook getting advice, whereas she needed to go to her man and say, hey, listen.
this isn't
I understand going to wife code just to understand, because not everyone thinks alike, right? Not all females think alike. And some females think one way because that's the way they was brought up. But to get other wives' perspective on something, that's not a big deal.
I'm not saying
it was a wife's
I'm not
group.
saying she shouldn't have.
It's a wife's group.
But I'm just saying the best thing to do, like if you have, and this is in any type of relationship, if you have a problem with somebody, you address it with that problem. Otherwise, it's not going to get fixed.
So my advice to her was 2 days, 2 whole days, like from 8 a.m. to 12 a.m. is too much. Why don't you start out with 2 hours of actual, one-on-one interaction of some sort of, you can watch a movie, y'all can play video games, y'all can do a game together.
Enjoy spending time with him.
That's not what that says to me. That says to me that that's too much. Even Justin and I said, let's just do 2 hours a week. And it's 2 quality hours. It's not 2 hours of just.
But see, that works for you.
Yeah.
But maybe that doesn't work for her.
Well, you got to
now. Maybe somewhere. That might work for him or whatever. But then that's where you need to find your middle ground. Or you need to make sure you need to date enough people before you lock down.
They were young.
Well, you need to make sure you date enough people before you commit to somebody that enjoys spending that time, who will enjoy spending time with you all day. Like, look at, and I'm just using them for an example, but Steve Harvey and his wife, they definitely spend more than 2 hours a day together.
Why is that?
Because they do.
Oh.
But I'm just saying, from what I've seen, like on their Instagram pages.
Oh.
They spend more than.
Well, I tell you what, throughout a whole week, them 2 hours that we spend together, they're quality hours. They're not just us sitting next to each other on our phones. It's like we're interacting in a video game, or we'll be cooking food together, or we watching a movie that we chose together. Not I'm watching a movie that I want to watch, or he want to watch a movie. It's together. Like we play video games together, or we'll be competitive together on a board game. So my question to her was, are you actually planning something to do together? Like, or are y'all just sitting next to each other, looking at each other for 2 hours? I get bored and want to go to my friend's house too.
I mean, yeah, we just sit there not talking, interact. That's boring. Exactly. With anybody. That's boring.
But if you're like, let's spend the whole day together, that's a lot of low.
Well, you don't know. I mean, you can find things to do to fill up the day.
For real.
I'm sure. If you both like doing some of the same shit, I'm pretty sure you can fill up the day.
What y'all doing all day?
Okay, first of all, if she likes sports, he likes sports. They could be filled with sports stuff. If y'all like outdoor activities, they could be filled up with outdoor activities.
Let's go for a hike.
Or both. If you both like going to the movies, going out to dinner, that's a whole day.
Well, let's ask for Dorian. Dorian, you're forcing your man to spend the day with you. What y'all doing? Or you say, I wouldn't make him do that. You say, let's do 6 hours of good interaction. She's pretty much forcing the man.
You should just want to spend the day. But see, okay, that's my point. You should want to spend a day with me. Or you should want to spend time with me.
Any normal, independent person like I am does not want to spend a whole day focusing on one person.
I wouldn't say that's normal.
That's not normal?
I wouldn't say it.
I would say it's
I'm not
normal.
Saying you're abnormal, because see what you're saying is I'm abnormal.
You are.
It works for the individual. So to answer the question, because my healthy relationship and your healthy relationship clearly are different. So it doesn't make yours normal and it doesn't make mine normal or less. It's just what works for you. So what does a healthy relationship look like? To what each individual in that relationship and what works for them. Next question.
So, wait. Before we go on the next question, what happens if someone like you and someone like I get into a relationship?
We probably wouldn't last long.
Why not?
Because you feel like spending the whole day is not normal.
I'm like torture.
So that wouldn't work.
Maybe. Wouldn't work. So you wouldn't be able to release a little bit? Like let go? Let it go.
You wouldn't be able to let it go.
No, you don't want to let it go. You gotta let it go.
Why do I have to be one?
You mean I gotta tighten up?
Whatever. Why can't you be the one that?
What can we agree on? What can we agree on? 6 hours? Can we do 6 hours a day?
Well, I'm not in a relationship.
Are we like sitting next to each other, staring into your eyes, like 6 hours straight?
That's creepy. Well, that's why you have to fill the day with activity. So
what's that movie where the
okay? Let's go to the next question.
Wait, what's that movie where the lady broke the guy's ankles to keep him in bed all day?
Misery.
So you trying to misery the motherfucker out of somebody?
No, you're just weird.
I'm weird.
Let's go to the next question.